Dale, mijo.
Okay. All right, guys. So, finally making the video where we got about a couple questions on how we hooked up our dual setup. Okay. So, there's a lot of questions here, okay? So, someone wanted us to do an explicit video, very detailed, so we're going to do that. So, we're going to start off from the front, though, because we're going to torture you guys to do that. So, if you plan on installing your subwoofers, of course, you need a power cable that runs from the battery all the way to the back of the car where you're going to have your subwoofer and amplifier. And that's where we start off. So, this is our power. This is I think it's a 6 gauge because this one looks slightly thicker than this one. This is 8. So, this has to be 6. All right, but I'd recommend if you guys are going to do double, do it with 6. This is 8 gauge, but I think sometimes I lack power, okay? But the reason why, I discovered why my amplifiers are turning off, apart from the fact that I do need a fan, is because I had this terminal incorrectly installed. It wasn't sandwiching. The contact was horrible, okay? But anyhow, so yes, you need your power wire that goes from the positive terminal of the battery into a fuse. Why do you need the fuse? So that if the wire burns, I'm sorry, so before the short goes to no, you need a fuse, guys, okay? You need a fuse. Why do you need a fuse again?
This fuse is a little bit overkill. Just in case there's a short, you don't want to...
But they want to know why we need the fuse.
No, they don't need to know.
Okay.
So...
This is a 70.
This is
I don't think it's overkill for what we have now. It was overkill just for 1, but if he has 2, it's not overkill. It's perfect. Okay, if you're gonna have 2, I recommend 70. The box says 50.
I don't remember. Dude.
I don't remember, but we have 70. So anyhow, guys, just get your power cable from the battery all the way down there. Make sure you have your fuse in between. I think the reason why is I forgot, dude. I brain farted right now, guys. I'm not thinking. I just finished going on a 6 losing streak on Clash Royale. You think I'm thinking correctly right now? I'm not. I forgot, right? So look, we did this. And it's basically you have to find a way to get this power cable to go into the cabin, all right? A lot of people like to do it through like the door jams here, but that sucks.
That sucks.
All right, so find something like this. This is the AC though. But I did mine on the actual computer grommet. I actually just had to poke a hole through it.
Yeah, you have to snake it through.
Snake it through. All right, so anyways, guys, we're there, okay? So I hope that this is making sense. Power cable, right? Make sure that the power cable from the battery all the way there is the same gauge. You don't want to be doing what we did, right? This is still working for us, but for you guys, make sure it's at least 6. I'd say 6 gauge is perfect for the system if you're gonna do dual. If you're gonna do 1, I mean, you can go with 8. But if you're doing dual, do 6. Okay, so 6 gauge wire from here all the way to the back. Okay, and of course, from here, give it like I don't know, like a foot or 6 inches, and put the fuse. All right. So. Yeah, I think it's for the short. There's a short, it won't go to the battery. It'll just go here and it'll blow here instead of going to the battery and exploding. Usually, typically, you run the signal and the power in the same side, okay? You don't want to do RCAs with it because sometimes you'll hear some sort of staticiness, right? There's some sort of electromagnetic disturbing or something like that, okay, guys? So what I did is I actually routed my power cable. I made it go invisible under here, and I made it basically go through here. Okay, so you guys picture it. Yes, you have to take these off. These are just clips. So you take it off, and right, I made it go through here. It goes basically behind this dash, and then it finally goes under the seat. Okay, now you guys are probably telling me, why don't you show me? Because every car is different. Both my signal wire from the stereo, it's a blue wire, go routed. So it's like this, the blue wire and the cable, they literally do this. Like that. So here we are in the back of the stereo. So the RC is right here, guys. It connects to this side of the stereo. And this is the wire that goes to the car, speakers, and all that stuff. And this single blue wire, you're gonna see a single blue wire. That's the signal wire that I'm talking about. This wire is the signal wire, the blue wire that runs all the way from the stereo all the way to the back. This side is just the antenna, nothing to worry about. But that's it. I just wanted to show you guys what the blue wire looks like. In this case, mine looks blue with a white stripe. And then the RCAs, I get them from there. Let's go with the RCAs. I hope this is making sense, dude. They're probably just gonna be like, I didn't get nothing. But the RCAs, I got them from my stereo, and I ran them through under this plastic kick panel, and then I ran them through here. Actually, through here. I'm sorry. I ran them from the stereo under here, and I ran them through here. So they're actually right here where my finger's at. And I did the same thing. I put them behind this cover, I put them under the seat, and they're over there. And my ground cable, I put it behind the seat. It's somewhere like right here. Which is this one, this black one. So now the big question, okay, now I have my power, I have my ground, and I have my RCAs. Now, how do I actually hook this up? Because I only have enough just for one connection. Okay, guys, so you have your regular RCAs. This is the RCAs that would come from the car. You would only have one, like this, right? You're gonna be like, dude, well, now what's, right? Let me take this plug off so you can see. These two are your powers. This is your signal. This is your RCAs. So this gray is RCA. This white is RCAs, okay? This black, double black is ground. Double blue is signal wire, and double red is power. This power, okay, the red one is obvious. Where's the red one gonna go? Well, it's gonna go from that cable that I told you you're gonna connect from the front of the car. This one comes all the way from the front of the car to the back. So this is the wire that you connected to your battery. That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna have to trace it all the way from the front all the way back here. So this power cable, you basically plug it in to the power side of this connector, okay, which is this one. So this power cable goes to this one. Now, how did we do it though? How did we manage to get one power to feed two powers? Well, if you look over here, this is the one power of the one. This is just one single 8-gauge power cable, and you see with one connector for one speaker or woofer, we right away crimped the two into this butt connector, and then we basically got a separate extension cable and crimped it along with this. So basically we have one cable already has its power, and this extension is crimped along with the double power cables. So this might be a lot of resistance, sure, but once you have it over here, same thing over here. This extension that came from this one over here, you're gonna crimp both of those powers, and that's how you do your power. Okay, now what about the signal wire? Well, signal wire is the same. Where's the signal wire? Oh, right here. So here's the signal wire that comes from the back of the stereo. Okay, this one was what was it? I think it was, what it looks like, probably like 10 or 12. I think it was like 10 or 12 gauge, okay? And basically this is where it comes from the stereo, right here. And right away, of course, this connector, I got both of those same two double blues, and I crimped it along with this one, and my extension, which is this one. All right, I'm doing the same thing that you did for the power, you're doing it over here. See? So that's exactly what you do for the power, you do for the signal. Now the RCA, guys, this is no joker level, okay? What you will need though, I'm gonna probably see if I can drop it on the link or somehow, because I don't think YouTube lets you do links no more, is you're gonna need this kind of, where is this?
Basically converts it into a 1 to a 2.
I'm trying to memorize how I had it. I wanted to unplug it for them, but. So if you look closely, it basically comes with two. Look.
Yeah. It's basically like a splitter.
It's a splitter, literally. Look, one side is 1 to 2, okay? And the other one is 1 to 2, okay? So you're gonna grab that one side, okay, and you're gonna plug it into one side of your RCA that goes from the back of the stereo to the back of the car, and you're gonna grab that other one side of the RCA and connect it to that one other side of the RCA that connects to your stereo to the back of the car. So basically a female to a male, and another female to another male. And then once you do that, you will be left with two of the same kinds of males, and you're going to join those along with these gray ones. Okay, male with female, and same thing with the other connector. See, I'm grabbing one from this connector and I'm grabbing this one, bam, and then same thing with the other one, remember, because it's 1 to 2, you just connect that one now to this side, bam. Okay, and now same thing with the other, you're gonna do the same thing. This blue one, once you've connected the single one to there, you're just gonna trace these two, and well, what's the next one? The white one. Okay, well, let's put the white one to this one, and I go on the other side. Oh, the white one's left. Okay, now let's do that. There, I hope that made perfect sense. Now you officially have two connections with power, signal, ground, and RCA connections. And of course, the longer one goes to the one that you have on that side. The one closest to this side is for this one. This one can't really extend much just because of the ground was so short. But I hope that made perfect sense, guys. If this video was complete useless and trash, let me know, guys. I will do it again if it's necessary, but I hope you guys understood it. Do you think they understood?
No.
Yeah. But there it goes, guys. So look, fast recap. If you're gonna be doing this setup, 6-gauge wire from the front to the back, of course with the fuse. RCAs ran through one side, signal wire, which is the blue wire, and the power wire ran through the other side. And you're gonna join them together. And on the ground, where did I put the ground? We'll just find a good place. If you look back to that one video, I'm gonna put it somewhere. Let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna put it somewhere right here. And you guys can watch the video and it'll actually show you where I put it in this Integra. But for
all that bass, listen up.
But anyhow, every car is different, guys. So you just basically find a nice clean, or maybe a bolt, okay, that's stuck to the chassis, and you grab your ground from there. The ground is very important, guys, so make sure that one's
Make
good.
sure it's nice and clean.
And that's about it, guys. That's literally almost everything. What else am I missing?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
That's it. Like what now? So that's it, guys. For the 20th millionth time, if this video was useless and a waste of your time, let us know. And we will try to find another car to actually do it with. But I'm just trying to show you guys how I did it with this car and with this setup, because that was the main question of how we wired it up. Now, of course, if there was something I could have done better, then guys, put it in the comments below so someone could find out.
these ain't hitting no more.
They are. Yes, they are. You just finished watching the video.
He needs something more explosive.
You saw how dangerous this bass was in the
Dude,
previous
the
video.
phone was vibrating, dude.
Did you see, like, even your hands were
like,
shaking? Like, all right, well, this is just a waste of time, guys. All right.